Good morning. Good day, good day, good day. Get on in here. Mm. Good morning, y'all. Good day to you. Good day. Let's get us a morning read. You guys, let's see what's going on. How y'all doing? Booty? It's too early. It's too early, honey. Come on in, y'all. I had to get this up off me while it's hot. It's early. Y'all know I don't be on here this damn early. Let's see what we got going on, peeps. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So the first cards that I had already pulled, they popped out on the pre-shuffle, honey. There's a radical change coming, and somebody's not prepared for this. It's going to cause them to lose their status, and it's like they know this, but they're still is however big that they think it's going to be is bigger than that, right? They know that there's a change coming. They're just not prepared for it. They're trying to get on top of it. Whoever this is they're coming out as being really stubborn. But this change is going to clear some, like, set the record straight, clear some things up. Something that these people, whoever this is that's afraid, this is something that they've been trying to run from or trying to get out of. It may be in regards to some kind of separation. Yeah, so it's like, again, they know that it's a change coming. They know that it's bad for them. They just don't know how bad it's going to be. Right. So now they're trying to like get on top of this by like connecting with other people. It's like they're trying to go and gather everybody that they know to kind of like save them, to help them. So it's like they just made a connection with someone that they think can help them. So they're feeling a little happy about this, but they're still terrified because even though they needed one person to help them, they got that, but this person is still afraid because I feel like whoever it is that they got to help them may be backing out. because we got obstacles and disappointments. Whoever this is, they were getting somebody to like speak something for them, maybe testify for them. That person, they're going through a lot of obstacles. They don't want to do that. They may feel like this is a bad decision. hmm Because it's almost like as soon as they agreed to help this person, they started going through misfortunes. Or there was like a veil removed about the person that they were going to help, and it's causing them to walk away. Yeah. So this person just lost they almost like their last ally. They lost their last ally because it's like when they went to this person, they negotiated whatever. They gave them some kind of social offer that seemed to be really attractive. Um, that's usually like it's a bribe, but not really. It's not coming out as a financial bribe. It's almost like giving them something that they really, really been wanting. Um, and the person accepted it at first, right? But then something started happening. Maybe this person got some new information in regards to the person that they were going to help. They don't want to help them no more because there was something that was unbalanced about this situation. It's almost like that they saw through a lie and they don't want to help this person lie. They'd rather have peace and a secure home. They felt like if they helped whoever this is, it would jeopardize their safety. hmm They felt like this would jeopardize their safety. So it's like they, last minute, they pulled out. So if whoever we're speaking about, they thought that they would be able to win. They thought that all they needed was the right people. They don't have those people. They're being humbled. And this is disturbing news. Yep, because they're losing all of their connections. Nobody is helping them. Nobody wants to stand with them. I put these here. This could be a leader of some sort. It doesn't have to be. But this could be a head person in charge of something, right? Yeah, and they're it's a lot of conflicts going on with everybody. So it's like everybody that this person thought would have their back, they're backing out. So now it's a lot of like conflicts within this organization or this friend group because people are doing what's best for them. And it's like they're trying to fix their own. So these groups, whoever this is that this person is going to, they literally got their own problems going on. And it's like they're trying to find a way how to get out of their own shit. So they don't have time for this. They trying to fight for themselves. Um, they are trying to fix their own house so that they can be stable, so that they can have peace and blessings because they had already started losing things. And So it's almost like whoever this is, they're truly, I was just going to say, they're truly on their own. They don't have nobody to turn to. Again, we got this leader coming out again, Page of Wands. This could be a leader, but self-motivated. That could just be confirming the fact that they're on their own. They can do this alone, or they're going to have to. Yeah, but this is disturbing news because there's something here that's a bad investment. That could be the connections that they made. They made certain connections for a time such as this, right? When shit started hitting the fan, that's what you have connections for, especially in business. Okay, well, I got somebody over here and I got somebody over there, and da-da-da-da-da. And that is given, that's how this operates, right? It's worked like that for a very long time. It ain't working like that no more because this shit is too hot, right? Don't know, but right. Little joy, partial success. Is people still trying to keep their shit from coming out, from hitting the fan? Because whoever this is that we're speaking of, is like the truth has been revealed. Somebody ripped that veil off. The truth has been revealed about them. Who the people that they're asking for help, they still trying to they trying to get on top of this. They like, oh hell no, no, not mine. They're looking at this person as if they're a bad investment. Like, I'm not gonna get dragged down into that. And then this person is looking at them like a bad investment. So it's conflicts within. It's like one major entity, right? But there are different groups in this entity, but they're all under one house, if that makes sense. If I'm talking to street people, right? You know, you got your gang, and then that gang will branch off into, for example, like you have your GDs, then you got your BDs, then you got your VD. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something like that. Yeah, so all of these people are carrying a burden, trying to figure out how the fuck they gonna put it down. But it's almost like this burden got started because of, I want to say, one person. They thought that this person was going to be successful for them. Like, this person was supposed to benefit them. It ended up backfiring on their ass. So now everybody has a burden to bear, and none of them were prepared for this. So yeah, it's like they're trying to separate. They're trying to get out of this. They're not trying to mend any relationships, but they also can't stop what's coming either. Because this is going to be revealed. Whatever is hidden behind this is coming out, but they're trying to, like I said, they're trying to get on top of it. It's every man for himself. It's every man for himself at this point. Every man for himself, because they. So ain't nobody friends no more. Ain't no more allies. This shit is dead. They feel like they have an opportunity to do something though. That just This is something that's prophesied to happen. Whatever opportunity that they feel like they could take, it doesn't necessarily have to be prophesied, but it's like people, you can see it finna happen. Like you can see it coming because they really have no options. So it's like they really only got one way to go. But even that, they're going to be stuck. They can't get out of this. Yeah. And then we got delay and lack activity again. This is something with some type of shadow alchemy, dark alchemy. Um, doesn't necessarily have to be magic. It can be magic. We just found out. Y'all saying that then his name got to be Oz. This Oz Perlman sitting at the White House. Why is he there? You know? And then they was already saying that Trump usually don't even go to these things. The man had already said, yeah, I can make people do this. Is a hypnotist. What the fuck are you doing at the White House? Like, come on. Y'all wake up. But this could just simply be manipulation in the worst of ways, right? Creating a scene. So it's like now that's almost like their only option. How can we put people back to sleep? How can we smooth this over where people will trust us again type of situation? Yeah, this coming out, this is something about this is destined to happen. This is, and then that's on top of feather omens. This is destined to happen. It may have been prophesied to happen. Yeah, judgment. They're going through judgment, and they know in this judgment they're gonna lose everything. Yep, yep. They're gonna lose everything. There's bondage here, and this is something that they're trying to. This is something that they're trying to fight. But they're gonna have to turn away because there's an awakening, right? Wake up, smell the coffee. This is it says addiction, but under that it says healing, liberation, and support. So the addiction could be their obsessions, right, are coming out. People are healing from the obsessions of the powers that be. I'll say it like that. Yeah, and shit. This is the obstacle because there's nothing they can do. They can't hold on to this anymore. They feel like this person is the reason this happened, right? They looking at, they're putting all the blame on this one person, and they feel like this is, if they get rid of them, they'll be able to end this conflict. They'll be able to have peace and harmony. This conflict will be over. Yeah, so they're trying to do this fast, but they're moving too fast. This is impulsive. This is like they're rushing in to do something. They're rushing in to defend themselves, and they don't realize it's going to. They're in quicksand, so it's not going to give them the desired result. But it's like they can't see that because all of their cards, their hand has been exposed. So it's almost like they shit. The words all from last week, they losing their mind because they never thought that this would happen. Rigid thinking, rigid thinking. They never thought that this would happen. Yeah. So, um, like how I was saying earlier, whoever this last person is, that our person of interest that we talking about, whoever that is, that they went to go get this help from, they backed out because they wanted to have peace. Long story short, they wanted to have peace. They're not gonna have no peace. It's not gonna work because there's something that all of these people, it's almost like giving him something he could feel to let him know this love is real. Like, no, no, you're gonna deal with this. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna deal with this. You can't get over it. You can't get under it. You got to go through it. You got to deal with this. Yeah, but this is also something about this is triggering a chain of events. Because that's what this is. Reveal chain reaction. The deadlock has passed. The decision is made. So them exposing their hand or their hand being exposed, them kind of now targeting this person of interest, this has triggered a chain of events to start taking place. And they're coming out as being very foolish. Usually this is a decent card, but in this reading, this is like, I pity the fool. Like, y'all doing too much. You weren't thinking right. Yeah, because it's a lot of things coming up from these people's past. It's trouble in the workplace. It's a fire. Drowned in the past. Cannot live independently. Efforts not recognized. So that's like everything that they're doing, again, to get on top of this is not working because these lies are coming out. And it's almost like they're coming from the grave. So that could be what happened in the past. There could be people, that they put down and they thought that this was over with. All of that shit is coming back up. There's going to be a lot of loss, financial loss. And this is what they're arguing about. Okay, the quarrels, the burden of wealth. They're arguing about inheritances. This could be divine justice, as above, so below. So when it happens in the spirit, we watch it here in the physical, but it's happening there too. It happens there first. So yeah, it's about losing money, losing inheritance, losing wealth. But this is big business. They're at a disadvantage and they're terrified. They're trying to figure out how to get on top of this. It's almost like they got a fire under their ass. And they don't have no peace. It's peace in the reverse. So they may not be able to get sleep at night because they over there trying to figure out how to get out of this. But this is a blessing in disguise for probably the masses, right? Because these people, this person, these groups, they're coming out as the adversary. Death in the reverse, adversity, stubbornness, stagnation. These are people who've been holding people back, things back, inheritances back, money. You know what I'm saying? Like creating illusions, not not telling the whole truth. But something's getting ready to come out. Somebody's getting ready to speak their piece. This is somebody who was once depressed, once, silenced. Somebody's feeling motivated to come out and speak their piece and end this cycle, rise from hardship. But it's going to be a blessing in disguise. So it's going to look like some BS, but it actually helps. Then you got unmasking the truth. So it's going to shed some light. And this is what they didn't want. So it's like, again, ultimately, everything that they're doing is almost like, well, ho, is you helping? Damn, I thought you was the enemy. Well, carry on, I think. like, I think you helping me. I know you didn't mean to, but bitch, keep going, I guess. Hmm. So yeah, and again, they're not going to be able to heal from this. Somebody may fall from this, like quite literally. They're, you know, unfortunately, because of a dark path, and there's some type of unfulfilled promises. That's this person may fall because of poor planning, unwise decision, and they're not going to be able to fulfill some kind of agreement, a promise that they made. But this is going to bring balance. So it's like they're trying to stop it. Ain't no stopping this. This is happening. Busy, continue to act. The rest time is over. So it's like the clock. They've been so busy trying to stop this clock from, you know, doing a full rotation, keeping people in this loop. The clock has started, and this is bringing balance to a situation. Hmm. And they're gonna have to face it. It's almost like, you know how I was saying, is every man for their self? It is, but they also know that they have to stand alone. It's like, even if y'all every man for themselves, you're not gonna get out of this shit, you know. But something is going to blossom from this, something good, because it's coming. You need both sunlight and darkness to bloom fully. So this would be, I guess, the masses coming out of the dark, coming from up under these illusions and coming into the light. But for us to come into the light, you know, when the light come on, you see the roaches and the rats start scattering, but you're able to see them. In the dark, everybody's cute. And that's so funny to me. As soon as I seen that man standing up there, I'm like, that nigga look like Rumpelstiltskin. This is Oz. If you look at him when he's not, I don't like to judge people. I really don't. But the eyes God gave me, some people do look like mice. And then they do be bad people. I be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. I be like, now let me stop judging. No, that nigga look like a rat. And then I find out, oh no, he's doing rat shit. Oh. I seen that man, I said, he looks like Rumpelstiltskin. The one from damn Shrek. I kid y'all not. Look it up and then look up Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek. Is what he looked like. He said, no, judge them. I be trying not to. I be trying not to, because I have been judged and I have been falsely judged. So I just be trying not to go there with people. But I be, honey, when I tell you I be on the money, that nigga look like Rumpelstiltskin. Then I was watching a couple of his videos. I'm like, oh. And then it all starts making sense. Okay. You a hypnotist. What the fuck are you doing there? Why? And how all of a sudden, as soon as y'all just got to pay attention. I ain't even finna go there because I don't feel like going through warfare this morning. I really don't. But just, it sounds like a dream. That shit is not. Okay, pay attention. These people be doing some really weird shit. But yeah, so let's see what else we got, y'all. Let's get some truth up in this thing. Mystery, unknown, illusion, confusion. So there's a code being cracked, a mystery being solved about this shadow man. That may be who was hiding in the background. You never know. But there's somebody who's been hiding in the background. There's some clues, some mysteries coming out, may be solved about this, whoever this is. And they know this. They're terrified. That's a torment card. Anxiety, depression, troubled, bondage. They feel stuck, like they can't make a move because now at this point it's too many eyes. And these are people, it's like as this mystery unfolds, dun dun dun, you're gonna find out who they've been in bed with. Yeah, hidden truth in the reverse, not so hidden no more. Because somebody here to collect. Y'all be talking about, yeah, the devil's here to collect. I think that's God coming. This is his house. If you read the Bible, that's what it says. He gonna come back, and for his house. So shit, and that's now you seeing these roaches scatter, lose their fucking mind because they forgot about him. They forgot who he was. They forgot his name. You know, they forgot what he's capable of. Period. Yeah. It's almost like they thought that they would be able to evade karma. They could stop destiny almost. They can't stop this shit. Yeah, they can't stop this. It's almost like they didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to see it. They didn't want other people speaking on it, talking about it. They had created such an illusion for themselves. I don't know. But, this is the new beginning because people are healing from this stuff, you know, walking into, trying to at least walk into peace. A lot of people do want to overcome, want to heal. A lot of people, y'all, I know y'all been hearing about the mass awakening. It is what it is. People don't want to live these lies no more. It's like that snake is being kicked out. Maybe trying to run away. Eternal regret. The hell? Hold on, y'all, my bad. Okay, I had to look this up. When I was flipping these cards, after I put this card out, I heard serendipity, and I had to look that up. It says the occurrence of valuable or pleasant discoveries by chance, often described as a fortunate accident or happy coincidence. And what did I say? These people are in, with this person, whoever this is, maybe trying to run from this, experiencing eternal regret. Then I immediately heard serendipity, the occurrence of valuable or pleasant discoveries by chance. So that's a truth being revealed, but it's a fortunate accident. It's like as they try to run, a happy coincidence. As they try to get out of this jam. Yeah. Then we got New Day again. But something's coming up from the past. Something old. And they were able to silence this before. They can't do that no more. Because people aren't biting this apple. And then there's independence. So people aren't relying on them. They're not relying on their version of the story, of their version of the truth. Mm-hmm. There's an oath that they were supposed to free themselves from. This could be other people freeing themselves from this oath, because this is independent freedom lead initiative. And then we got this oath here. So this could be about the leader of this group, whoever this is, that they took this oath, this pledge, this promise. People are freeing themselves from that. Yeah, because now they see who they've been in bed with. These came out on top of each other. So, honey, but this is a miracle, a dream come true. Yeah, this is, I guess, what we prayed for, freedom. Hmm. So, yeah, it's a lot of accountability about to be had, looking in this mirror, which is causing a lot of separations of partnerships, friendships. It boils down, it happens on the micro, but it's the macro as well. So this is like, okay, as above, so below, then it's the offices, then it's your homes. And so there may be a lot of breakups, divorces, because there are things that were never supposed to be. So it's like things are being made right. But this is the end of a situation, and somebody may fall because of this. Yep. And then we got ascending in the reverse as well, crown in the reverse. But this crown in the reverse, it also says owner, master, top level. That had came out on mirror. So that's like they don't want to own up to this either, but they're gonna have to. But they don't want to own up to it because they know that they won't be the master of disguise. Okay, anything else? So yeah, they may be, again, trying to take a leap of faith, trying to pull other people in. Remember, I said that in the last spread. For this is my emotional support card. Pets could be involved. I usually look at this as emotional support, but they took a leap of faith for emotional support. Remember, we said that person was going to do it, and then they saw it being a problem. So yeah, that's not happening. Um, yeah, somebody can't be strung along, but this is divine timing for these connections to be exposed. But somebody is like, they could either be trying to run because they're trying to keep something intact. They feel like there's unfinished business. So that could be like they're trying to get on top of it. but it's not gonna work. Trash. It's trash. Everything you do is trash because you're gonna let go and you're gonna do it now. This is something that y'all was obsessed with, and that shit is coming out into the light. And y'all wanted people to stay quiet and stay silent about this. That shit is not happening no more. Yep. And then we got change. Major. Transformation. Evolution. He's doing a new thing. Can't you perceive it? So that's the truth. I'm trying to see if I want to break this down any further. I think we hit it, y'all. What y'all think? I think we did it. I mean, if y'all want to keep going, I can. It's time for it is. It's time for everybody to heal. I went live a couple of days ago and was letting people know if you have been in spiritual warfare, people don't know how real that shit is. It's literally warfare. The difference is, from people who endure that and people who actually go to the army, you can support those people because you know somewhat of their plight. We hear about it, we see it. The people who go through spiritual warfare, they have to deal with that shit in silence. Because even when they do speak about it, motherfuckers don't believe them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they just have to survive. But there are people who fail from spiritual warfare. You just don't know it. So those people need a support group. Just like the vets, they have support groups and they have things. Spiritual, the people who've been fighting spiritual, but they don't have that shit. All we got is God. Yeah. But it's coming to an end. It's almost like being sent home from war, right? So anything could kind of set you back off, but you gotta kind of learn to ground yourself, because that war shit is dead. They're beating a dead horse at this point. They keep trying to do the same things. It's not working. That's why they've been going so hard. These are things that they used to do and it used to work. In this season, they can't do that. There's a new thing happening. Somebody hate me. I had felt that. Well, stop watching me, ho. Yeah, because the game is over. Ain't nothing y'all can do. Okay? This is somebody, they've been trying to manipulate situations. They've been getting away with manipulating situations. Now they feel played. Yeah, and they're losing their connections. They're coming out as whores practicing their whoredoms all around town. And that's just speaking on the people that they've gotten in bed with, in business with, in connection with, and the things that they've been doing in those connections. They know that shit went right. So now they over here depressed because they're trying to keep the rest of this shit from coming out so that their shit isn't destroyed. But they're already losing money. It's already a failed plan. I'm feeling like they had an opportunity to get out of this though, before this mouse got exposed. But for some reason they stayed in this connection, so now they feeling betrayed because somebody can't keep, or they're not keeping a promise. I feel like they can't. It may be televised. Somebody is not being protected. Yeah, because they're coming out as having fake friends. They think that somebody's gonna protect them. They're not being protected. These people are not gonna protect them. They're in their feelings, and they're still trying to keep their own secrets. See, we telling the same story, y'all. I'm finna get up out of this. We ain't finna keep beating a dead horse. But there is something about to explode. Something's about to pop off. Then, yep, something's about to pop off. We got the popcorn. Enjoy the show. And pour a couple more. This could be about somebody doing these. You know, I can't say that on TikTok, but y'all see it. And how it's destroyed. Maybe they feel like that's how this got destroyed because somebody had some type of addiction. But this is something, I'm telling y'all, this is something from the past. Because we got outdated. You know what I think about when I see this old news? Take that how it resonate. I don't know. Fulfilling fantasies, chasing thrills, a bugaboo. So yeah, and they're trying to. It's like they trying to run away from something, somebody that they was in connection with that they could have been doing this with, and this is something old that we don't know, right? I don't know. I was just gonna stop. I low key want to keep going. Who is this about? I don't know. Let me. A situation is about to pop off. Let me get some tarot. I'm nosy. Hold on. Who has addictions? The King of Cups in the reverse. Emotionally manipulative, emotionally unstable. This is a King of Cups in the reverse that has these issues. That's somebody, again, emotionally, somebody who plays on people's heartstrings. This is somebody that you would never suspect because you'll look at them as kind and trustworthy. Um, King of Cups is also a mentor, even in the reverse. It's still like a mentor that could be like a father figure, but somebody kind of like, you know, an elder. Okay, tell me more. They're trying to get out of this. They know that this shit is coming out with the bondage in the reverse. Almost like they can't see past their own manipulation. They've because swords are the truth. In the reverse, it's manipulation, it's lies. This person created so many lies, and then you see them blindfolded. It's like they can't even see past their own. They've created an illusion around them, and they're trying to get out of it. Then you got this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That could be the woman. This Queen of Pentacles is falling out on depression, investigating in the reverse, so people don't know about this woman. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, that's somebody who do anything for money. You can call her a whore. But she got a lot of money. Like, so she's a well-paid whore, you could say. They're heartbroken because something about this is coming out. Their obsessions, their addictions. It doesn't necessarily have to be drugs. You could be obsessed with, I don't know, manipulating people and getting your take it have it's about money. It's about money. Inheritance. Ten of Pentacles is inheritance, big business. Then you got the King of Pentacles coming out here. These are all the people who've been in bed with each other. This King of Pentacles could be someone that's been helping them steal. And keeping people stuck and bound. Okay, tell me more. They're part of a group that's following. This is happening fast. Things are coming up from the past. People are starting to remember. It's pushing them into a Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment, but there's something missing. This Emperor in the reverse is stuck. So this is the leader. Whoever that is stuck. Can't move. Looking for a way out. And they're trying to rush in to fix it. It's not going to work. It's like whatever they're trying to do to manipulate a situation, to create a scene, to create a lie, they're moving too fast. It's going to end up pulling people out of conflict instead of, so they may try to do something to cause a ruckus. It's not going to happen. Not how they want it to. A distraction. They're going to come in trying to do a distraction. To cause a ruckus. They want conflict because that'll make people forget. Like, look over there. Yeah. Fight them. Because they feel like that's going to get them up out of this cold, up out of this hell that they're in. It's not going to work. If anything, it's just going to bring a transformation. You're going to see who the adversary is. And it's coming out as being a blessing in disguise. Child. Anything else? It's because of something that they were refusing to walk away from, that they were refusing to let go of. This is somebody holding on, refusing to walk away, refusing to let go. A lot of rigid thinking, which is what started this shit in the first place. That's why they out in the cold. And it's causing them to lose. They're starting to act in such a crazy way. That's them losing their damn mind, trying to fix things because of who they was in connection with. They're losing balance, unstable, mentally unstable. Mentally unstable. This is, the star card is inspiration. They're mentally losing their shit, like straight up. And there's something happening that they didn't see coming. We got Queen of Cups in the reverse. emotionally unstable. This is an unstable creature right here. But it's because they know that they're losing everything and they're trying to, it's almost like they're trying to stop destiny. But this is like they're receiving their karma and other people have to receive their dharma. They don't want that. They're trying to figure out how to get out of this. But every bright idea they have, damn, every bright idea they have fails, right? Then what we got? The tower in the reverse. That's a self-imposed tower. That means everything that you're doing is fucking you worse. Just let it go. Yeah. Two of Wands is everything that they're doing is not working. Two of Wands is usually achievement, success in business is in the reverse. That means there ain't no success. You're not going to achieve what you wanted. Yeah. And this has them unbalanced. They may be having heart palpitations because of this clarity. Moon in the reverse is clarity. Truths coming out. Things dark being uncovered. And they're trying to evade judgment. About this Empress, she been coming out a lot in the reverse. This is like a false ass. She pretend like supposed to be a mother, supposed to be nurturing, kind, like she cares for. It's I don't know who this is, but she is like a hidden figure, but she is like who all of these groups is trying to, almost like they working for, but she's hidden. Mm. They're planning something. This Empress in the reverse could be planning something. Like it's in the works. It's not gonna work. It's gonna knock her ass off of her feet. Everybody, shit. Y'all, I'm finna go. I ain't gonna be playing with God. I'm over it. Okay. Uh, we'll do a couple more. Then I'm out. Oh no, he done. All right, yeah. So yeah, they got a lot of fear. They scared. This bitch knows she finna get swept up off her feet by love. You know, love swoops in and conquers all. Okay, okay. So yeah, y'all, that's the messages for this morning. Y'all know I'm coming back a little later. I just gotta get my. I usually don't be on here this early. I be just now getting on here, child. This was something I had to get up off of me while it was hot. So yeah, you know who that's for, everybody, but those who understand, you understand. If there are any personal readings that you may want, the link is currently in my bio. So you can book with me there. If anybody's reaching out to y'all about a reading, at this point, my regulars, y'all know me. I ain't doing that shit. Don't fall for the okie doke. I'm not reaching out to you back. Just not gonna do it. But yeah, other than that, I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. I hope y'all have y'all a great day. Be blessed, be safe. You know, try to operate in love. And if ain't nobody told y'all today that they love you, G, I love you, G. Keep your head up and hang in there for me, okay? I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.